I think BHB is watching. Who knows? She probably would never admit it if she is. She will hear about this. I guarantee you that.
And so here we are again, and I'm being exposed again. Who knew, right? Who knew? And I keep wondering, how long ago was this again? Oh.
No. So this is what I did. Bullhorn Betty has been making a lot of claims pertaining to her work history and also her expertise. She's making claims, and she's using it to justify her behavior on and offline. She's using it to, almost like manipulate these grieving families into trusting her, because she's presenting herself as someone who, who's an expert in the law and has worked for a criminal attorney who later became a judge. And so we're just going to go through what is and what is not actually true, because it really does matter.
But I've been exposed. So, guys, just to let you know, I've been exposed yet again. Oh, my God. I'm going down. I'm going to lose my channel, and I am getting arrested. Cockroach channels, these hate channels, these jellyfish, the people that have literally no brain and no common sense. Like, seriously, I think people are pity watching you at this point. I've been exposed again. And if anybody believes the horse shit coming out of the mouth, you guys don't even belong on this channel. You have no facts. Nobody cares. You guys have clubbed me over the head. You told me I've been arrested 42 times. You're telling me I'm a con man out of Iowa, but yet I'm sitting here with a concealed weapons permit, able to vote.
That's scary as shit, man.
I literally have only had 2 charges against myself. 2 misdemeanors. One 20 years ago and one 10 years ago. Those are the only things.
Just a college. It was not accredited. It did not offer 4-year degrees. And it became a university that was accredited with 4-year degrees in 2006. So this is what she puts down as her education, that she has an Associate of Arts in AA and Paralegal Studies from 1998 to 2000. Okay, we'll give her that, right? It wasn't accredited at the time, but they probably grandfathered her in afterwards, since it became a university like 6 years later. More than likely, they consider it accredited. Okay. Give her the benefit of the doubt, say that is accredited. AA and paralegal does not have a 4-year degree. So the claim of her studying the law is false.
I've got the certificate, babe. Yes, that is really a paralegal degree on my wall. Glad you confirmed that. Hello?
The point of this stream is to debunk the claim that she's making, that she has experience in criminal law, specifically working for a criminal attorney who later became a federal judge. I was not expecting to find what I did. No. Westlaw and Lexis are online legal research. That's correct. The way that she tries to frame that is if it's some like license or anything, but what it really is, it's a search engine for law. So you take a class or whatever and become certified to know how to search things in the search engine, in the database. And
that's what I think about you. Cockroaches right there. What I have in this tissue? This tissue? Yeah, that's kind of what I think about you in the garbage. As many of you guys, if you guys are watching this garbage, please unsubscribe. It's not worth putting a penny in their pocket. I am not worth putting a penny in their pocket. Tell the truth. That's all I want. Tell the truth. They won't do it. Going down. I've been exposed. Oh, this stuff just never ends. Bullhorn Betty will have the final laugh. I promise you that. I put my name and my channel behind that. I will promise you. This girl right here will have the final laugh. That I can guarantee you, little girl. That I can tell you. And I'm surprised she's doing this with a pending legal matter against her. But hey, whatever.
Oh, you don't even know who she is. You was in her chat putting cease and desist, motherfucker.
You're welcome for your paycheck this month. What would these people do without Bullhorn Betty? Right?
Well, I, for one, would gladly have no content if that means you are stopped from exploiting other victims. And then I'll just hang out to the next tragedy pimp. I mean, there's a lot of them. So.
I'm the worst person in the world. Why? Because I advocate. It sounds to me like they don't like me for other reasons than true crime. Think about it. All day long. But let's think about how miserable somebody has to be to complain about something all day long. To literally have hours of complaining to do. We don't do that here. We think that's just, it's easy work. How do you make a paycheck from bitching? I know they are. They are so jealous. They can't be me. Nobody can be me. Like, so many people try. You can't. Because there's only one Andrew Griffin in this world, and it's me.
Thank fucking God.
It doesn't matter, Betty or Battery Betty or Strangler Betty. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, I work circles around these cows, and we're going to call them cows because they are so removed from their self-awareness that they themselves have been becoming the pun of their own commentary. You have nothing, literally nothing on Bullhorn Betty. You never have, you never will, and you can talk about the shit that happened 20 years ago, but be factual. That's all I'm asking. Be factual.
This was a surprise for me. I was not expecting to find this. So she worked for a company called Gibraltar Funding Corporation. It was a foreign for-profit corporation, and they did lending for mortgage. It says, whereas the director of the Department of Consumer and Business Services for the state of Oregon, hereon the director concluded an investigation of Gibraltar Funding Corp. And determined that respondent engaged in activities constituting violations, and it gives the violations cited in the Oregon mortgage lending law. So this was a foreign corporation that had a headquarters in Oregon, and then they had several offices in Florida, one being Sarasota, which is the office where Bullhorn Betty worked in 2007. See where I'm going with this? What Gibraltar was one of those companies that helped contribute to the market crash. Let that sink in. So what the company did was they created fake documents, fake W-2s, fake payroll to make it seem like that the person getting the loan not only had a good job, but that they actually worked as part of the company in some capacity. And then they would then turn that over to the underwriters to get them approved for a loan that they cannot and never will be able to afford.
And it must really burn your ass. Every time you open this, you're like, oh, I got her. Oh, no, I don't. But we're going to run with it anyways because it looks good. Okay. People see through your crap. And they're seeing through it more and more. The only thing that makes you money is Bullhorn Betty. That's it.
It's a form of internet bullying, and it has to be stopped either by YouTube or legal.
YouTube is not going to do anything about it. So it's going to have to be taken care of in court. As if I don't have enough. But hey, if the girl wants to be exposed, then I'll expose her. I'm done. I'm taking the gloves off, and she thinks she can hide. She's done. And
her entire basis that she bases her quote media company on is a complete lie. Because she has never studied the law. She never went to law school, right? She's never worked for a criminal attorney who later became a judge or any kind of judge at all. She has no experience doing any of that. And even if she did work for a criminal attorney, there's no way that somebody with aspirations of becoming a federal judge one day is going to basically put that all in jeopardy just so that some white trash like Andra walking in, oh, can you write my deposition for me? Like, that's not happening. I do not believe that happened.
And it's just going to be, trust me, by the time this is all said and done, I'm going to be the one having the last laugh as her entire channel implodes.
Run, Toasty, run! Run, Toasty!
I am a legal professional that has worked in the law as a paralegal for well over a decade. That's the expertise I bring to the table. That's it. My life experience. That's it.
We believe you.
So my challenge to her, since she's the one making the claim, it is on her to provide the evidence to back up that claim. Give me the first and last name of this judge. I'll call them. I'll ask questions. I dare you. Give me the name of the judge, because I don't think that you're going to do it.